All right. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Makerz Academy. You dig? Hey, we about to get into it. So today we cooking up. Kind of explained you guys last time if it's your first time watching. Makerz Academy is not no teaching. It's not necessarily no tutorial. This is just a sharing the show. So we gonna be showing and telling, you feel me? So I'm be showing you guys what I'm doing, showing you guys what I'm using, showing you guys what I'm using to cook up, and just sharing what I have. With that being said, you don't have to necessarily do or use any of these things. There are also alternatives to what I am using. So if you actually need those alternatives, please reach out, and I got you. You dig? I started where I'm actually now. Of course, you can see the studio and everything, the money what I used and I took with my investments, the money that I did make, I invested it. But it was a time where I was just making beats on the laptop in the bedroom or something like that. You know, it wasn't always this case. This is about the 15th studio I built in my lifetime. I'm 33 years old, so you got to do the math. I got out of the Army when I was about 23 years old, so from 23 to 33, I've been building, for the past 10 years. I've been doing music since I was about 12, over 20 years, producing about 10 to 12 years. I started producing before I got out of the Army, but I really wouldn't count that. So I'll say 10 to 12. It really started counting those 10 years. So that's been my 10-year adventure, you feel me? So you guys are seeing 10 years worth of stuff that I've been adding on and learning. Or say some things I lost. I would get some speakers and then I'll go pawn them, I'll sell them, I'll get rid of them. Or I didn't understand the knowledge of it and what it was. So I had to get some of these things twice, So on this road, I learned to be more stable as a producer and as an engineer, as an artist, just in my environment. And I learned to, there's nothing wrong with taking losses or learning lessons. They all taught me to keep the things that I have now and make money off of them. And even when I'm not making money off of it, just to cherish it and use it for other probabilities or assets. And I say probabilities because there are other things that you can be doing besides producing just music or just beats for artists. There's music that goes into movies, that goes into cartoons, and all these type of things. So that's what I've expounded myself to as far as the past 10 years. I don't just produce for artists. I keep myself busy, if you guys know and you see that I made rawsounddesign.com. So I'm also a sound designer, so I would sound design and do other things like that. I became a film director and a filmmaker in the past 10 years, or 7 years really. For about 7 years of filming, and I finally started getting. I went to LA Film as well, and it helped me out. So I just expounded myself and spread myself. I'm not necessarily thin, but thicker, and I learned more. So I'm not just in the studio just making beats. Yeah, you dig? So like I said, that entail me getting the camera that I got that you guys are seeing me on. You know what I'm saying? That entail me getting the Raven now that I'm using the module to record and move the camera. And entail me learning a different mic, buying a certain mics, and buying a certain interface, and all the other types of little toys and stuff that I have in here, So just wanted to explain that before we cook up today, and we always gonna be dropping little things. So remember, I started in a bedroom producer, just like any other producer. Some producers started in the studio and they have other assets. I didn't have that, and thank God 10 years later, I've been able to build this adult studio that I reside in right now. So I love it. And we're about to get to this cook up. So just keep those things in mind, guys, that you will be great at using what you have, and always use what you have. So with that being said, let's get into it. Today, we're going to be cooking up, not necessarily no objective. If you guys know, that's with me every time I cook up. We're just going to go for it, and we're going to see what we find. Kind of want to use some vocals today. So let's see. I got Exhale now. Finally bought that after a few years. I had to get that for a client. Not had to, but I was able to. I thank God I got to. And that's what I love with Kevin Gates. He said, we don't got to, we get to. And that's been my motto ever since. So I got to get this, And Exhale is a pretty dope vocal module. So you guys can hear it there. Let's see what we can find up in that thing today. And let's explain that real quick, kind of for you guys. how I would get things as a before, all producers, we just investing in ourselves and making the money, and then some of us put into our studio, some of us don't. So what happened was I was working with a client, and I think I actually didn't end up getting it just for the client, but just in this theory, you will use the funds that a client is giving you for their project. So I get the plug-in with the project that I'm working on. If you find it hard to go get the equipment and things by yourself, open yourself up, let people into your studio, and let people help you out on your role, and you helping somebody else, of course, because it's not just helping you. You helping them, and I got the plug-in I've been trying to get probably for 10 years. I've been using this plug-in hacked, the stolen version and stuff like that. And a lot of people say it doesn't really matter whether you got hacked or stolen. But to me, it all depends on you. And you know what I mean? I want to get the paid version because I want support and I want help or things I can't fix. I'm more so of a scripter and designer as well. So say like I want to change this plug-in out or make some changes with it, I can contact them. They're going to talk to me a little bit different. They'll talk to someone maybe who didn't necessarily buy the plug-in, So that's why I support people who support me and give. And I guess I would say setting yourself up to be successful and using the tools that you have, So that's why, like I said, I don't mind buying because I get the support and everything back. It's just not I go buy the plug-in, but if I need help with the plug-in, if I need this, I got it. So I just want to add that on real quick. So let's see what we can find here. I'm liking these. But some of them I think I heard before, either maybe I've used, so that's why you see me skipping over. Like, why you ain't using now? Hey, they're hard. But I'm just trying to find something a little different. Because I always looking to raise the bar and do something different from what I did last time. I think I like that one. So let's see what we can find with this one. And I can just play or make a melody with that, but I'm gonna go find some other things and we're gonna make them in conjunction. We're gonna add them together. So I'm thinking that I'm hearing like a bass. Let me find a bass. And let's get to it. Let's see what kind of basses we got. Got some. So we actually gonna slow it down a bit. And we may speed up later. Y'all know how we do. Let it go. And once again, use my metronome. I metronome mine. Turn my vocal down just a little bit. And so I keep my time, and we probably gonna go a little bit slower. Maybe 100 BPM. Let's see what we got. Okay, cool. Oop, I lost it there. Oh. So I like about this thing, you can put it in the key. I'm gonna put C sharp because it matches my bass note. Alright, so now I'm just trying to find the key. Even though I had it in C sharp, it didn't necessarily. Maybe that is the key, we'll see. I'm real particular. Okay, so that being said, it's not necessarily going and converging how I want it to. So I'm gonna try to another voice. Alright, let's see what else we can find as far as the vocal. Alright, my second best friend, we may come back to it. Contact is this Arcade. Same company, just different stuff. But it's still kind of essentially the vocals that we're looking for. So let's see what we can find.
I'm into you, yeah, yeah. I will be looking for you. I keep trying.
Can you fly? Oh, oh, only me.
Talk to me. Oh, I will be. I'm in, wanna go.
Let's see. And I think I may change it, but let's see what we can get. Sometimes I may get a theme or a feel or a just a bop, or I feel it out with one sound and then I may change it. So let's go ahead and save as well. Create its own folder, save it. Let's go. So yeah, sometimes I may create a melody or a loop with one vocal, like I said, and change it, or a sound and change it.
Talk to me, talk to me. Oh, 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 oh. I will be, I'm in. Talk to me, talk to me. Oh, 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 oh. I will be, I'm into you, yeah, I will be, yeah. I'm in. Talk to me, talk to me. Oh, 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 oh. I will be, I'm into you, yeah, I will be. I'm in. Talk to me, talk to me. Oh, 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 oh. I will be, I'm into you, yeah, I will be. I'm in.
Wait for you to come, wait for you to come in your head. Wait for you to come, wait for you to come in your head.
As I'm doing this now, I'm just moving the bass and that sound to the sequence I want it to go. In the way I want it. Okay.
Wait for you to come, wait for you.
Cool, they got me on a better place now. Now I'm still just not liking the vocals, so let's see what else we can find.
Always wanted something I can't seem to find you.
There you go. I like it.
Always wanted something I can't seem to find you.
Let's mess around with some sounds. And it's going to master.
Always wanted something I can't seem to find you.
Okay.
Always wanted something I can't seem to find you. Always wanted something I can't seem to find you.
Now let's try that. Let's see. We may have to replace it, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we get. Yeah, Mike. Check it out.
Always wanted something I can't seem to find you. Always wanted something
Let's see what else we can add.
Always wanted something like this, seem to find you. Always wanted something like this, seem to find you.
I definitely kind of like that, but it's a little heavy. So what I'm gonna do is copy first melody. I'm gonna put it in there. I must find a better sound. Like it meshes. It goes. Let's see.
Always wanted something like this, seem to find you.
I kinda like it. And let's find one more melody to kinda like carry the beat. And let's see, we got some leads. Okay, let me try that. Oops. Oh. Let's try one more time. Yeah, I like it. That's cool. Alright, and in this case, cause I'm making beats kind of like this recently. I was making the melody first and no drums. So I still don't hear the drums necessarily. And that's fine. I can make up some drums, but I'm not trying to do it. I want to hear it. So I still hear maybe another sound in it. And that may give me like a little bit more of how the drums should go. So y'all already know I'm gonna go back to rounds, my favorite plugin. And I got these bad boys here. Oh, that's gonna be a no-go. Alright, so I think I'm gonna use that. I may switch the sound, but like I said, still using that one because that's what give me the idea, and then I'll switch it to a better sound if I think it's one better. like it. So the sound, yeah, not necessarily. Found something else. I think I might hear a little something. So let's see what we can find with the drums. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think I hear. Okay. We got it. We're gonna find it. We getting there. Let's go. So now I'm at the second snare. I hear like a side snare. Okay, I'm hearing it's coming in. Now we're gonna add the highs. Quick cook up the day. Alright, I think I'm done. So let's from the top. one more time before we bring the hook back in. And I'm listening, trying to figure out, like, you know, because I'm an artist and listening to where the hook needs to come back in. So yeah, that's it. And then what we'll do is we take this verse and we loop that for the second verse. Command B. Loop it one more before we got third verse. Alright, and then double click on all of them. Click on the mixer. First insert, shift, command L, loads everything into the mixer. We're gonna put a master on it. So sometimes I hear things that's sticking out, that snare is sticking out like crazy. So then I go back and adjust it before I put the master on. So now once again, put that back on there. And one more thing, so let me level everything one more time for the master. I didn't do that, so leveling everything is coming through in solo on each instrument. And hearing the loudness. Take that one off. Delete. Yes. And you're gonna put it back on there one more time. So I'm gonna take some of this bite out this space. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we are done. You know, so just to wrap up, this beat was really simple, really easy. I was in my mind, honestly, had something to go hard, but this is lovely. This beat is fine. This beat is great. It can be used in the avenue it could be used in. What I mean by that, I'm trying to think another word, is where they're gonna be used on TV, where they're gonna be in the backup for a song, where they're gonna be for an artist. This beat can be used in those different facets. So it doesn't always have to be super hard or this and that. And this beat is hard. So I like it. I love it. I'm happy with it. And that's where you want to be at, kind of not telling you, but that's where I see where you want to be. You want to be in a happy place with your music, you know, not necessarily liking or disliking it. That was me before. Not liking beats and things. Like I said, I kind of wanted to do something different, but I'm following my heart and following what I feel and what I have right now. And I never made a beat like this, so it's really different. It's really simple, and that's where you want to be at. Trying something different that you don't normally do, and then just bring yourself outside your comfort zone. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoyed the cook up. Hope you got something from it. And look out next time for my new episode of Beat Makerz Academy. Thank you. Bless.